Hey guys, this is Karan and you're watching Java by Karan. So in this video we will learn more about constructors. What is a constructor? So let us start with our notes. Process of storing user defined values inside variable or object at the time of declaration or creation is called initialization. That is the simple we have discussed earlier, but let us see again in STS tool. We will initialize one variable number equal to 123. This is called as initialization. Now process of storing value 123 is a value inside a variable number is called initialization. Likewise, process of storing user defined value inside object at the time of declaration or creation is also called as initialization. Now let's see more in detail about a constructor. It is a method of a class which is used to initialize the object or instance. Now it is a method. It is a method. Java do not support default argument, hence it is possible to call one constructor from another constructor. It is called constructor chaining. If you want to reuse implementation of existing constructor, then we should use constructor chaining. Now below is the given example of constructor chaining. Look here, we have a default constructor, parameterless constructor, inside which we have this keyword, and by passing two arguments 0 and 0 we are calling a parameterized constructor which have two parameters, that is real and image. So this is called as constructor chaining, calling a constructor from another constructor. So using this statement we can achieve constructor chaining. Now constructor is a method, we have seen it. It is a special member function. It is a special member function. Now what makes it special member function? Below are the reasons given below. Now first point we will see why it is a special member. First is its name is same as class name. Let us see it in STS tool. We will create a constructor by using shortcut keys control plus spacebar, and you can see the first option you have got is a student3 constructor. I will press enter, and you have got a constructor with the name student3 which is same as a class name student3. Now it doesn't pass any argument. You can see in this curly in this round brackets, there are no parameters passed, so it is called as default or parameterless constructor. Got it? Now coming to the next point, it does not have return type, but we can return statement inside constructor. Let us go back to STS tool. Look at here, it does not have a return type, like how we have a return type for main method called as void. So constructors rule is it should not have a written type. Third point, it is not designed to call explicitly on object, rather it gets called implicitly. Now what is explicitly, what is implicitly, let us come and discuss here. What I will do is to elaborate this third point, we will create one more method, public void return type void, and display method I will create, in which I will use the system.println method. I will use message in display method. All right. Now, what we will do is, you can read one more time. Once again, third point. It is not designed to call explicitly on object. Let's see what. First, let us create instance of class student 3. Now here instance is s1. Instance is s1, and on the instance s1 I will call display method, and by using shortcut key Ctrl plus F11 I will run this program, and in the console below you can see in display method has been printed. But what if I call a constructor on object s1? Let me try. Let us try it. Student 3. Let's see what happens if I run. No, compiler does not allow us. Look at the red line below. You can see the message to the method student 3 is undefined for the student 3. So we cannot call. I will comment this and write cannot call explicitly. But let me tell you guys, I will give a message here, system.out.println inside ctor constructor. Now let me run again by using Ctrl plus F11, and you can see first which message gets printed in console inside constructor, and then next message. So what happens is, when you create an object, when you call a display method, when you create an object, first thing is a default constructor gets called. It is you as you haven't passed any parameter, hence as you haven't passed any argument, hence a default constructor, a parameterless constructor gets called. So that's it, guys. uh, it is not designed to call explicitly on object, rather it gets called implicitly. This is how implicitly it gets called if you create an object. Now, in complete life cycle of an object, constructor gets called only once. Now we have created an object of s1. In complete life cycle of an object, you can create constructor gets called only once. You want to try? Let's try. I will declare one more method, public void show method I will create, and inside it I will give a message inside show method. I will run it by using shortcut keys Ctrl plus F11. I will call it in main method. I will call show method on in main method on s1 instance, and let's run it again. Did you see that, guys? I have called two times, two methods on one instance, but look at here, guys. Constructor gets called only once. That means in complete life cycle of an object, constructor gets called only once. Now coming to the next point, a Java constructor cannot be abstract, static, final and synchronized. Let us try it out again. It is a constructor student s3, uh, abstract, static, final and synchronized. Let us declare it as abstract. Let's try. Here red line below, can you see that? You can try it out one by one. Abstract, final, again red line below. So you cannot, compiler does not allow us to declare it as final. Let's try it. Let's try static. Even static is not allowed, and likewise synchronized. You can try it one by one, guys. So yes, these 5 points makes all these 5 points below makes a member function as a spatial member function. Alright, guys. So coming to the next, notes we have let's look at it. We can use access modifiers while declaring a constructor. It controls the object creation. In other words, we can have private access modifier, protected, public, or default constructor in Java. So this is allowed. And one more point before ending this video, let me tell you, it is called constructor because it the name itself states it constructs the value at the time of object creation. It is not necessary to write a constructor for a class. It is because Java compiler creates a default constructor if your class doesn't have any. So in this video, that's it guys. Let's not make it more lengthy. In the next video, we will talk about its types, that is parameterless and parameterized constructor. So signing off, thank you very much.